Hey everyone, we're here today. We're gonna metal detect this basement. The house was just wrecked and now it exposed this basement that's hundreds of years old. And we already found some stuff over here. We have a nice collection of bottles over here. Some of them are broken, but these are good. These are my favorite. I'm gonna look up what these are later at home and clean them up a little. These four right here. These are just pretty much junk, but we have this whole area and we're gonna metal detect it and sift through to find some cool stuff that's hundreds of years old, and I'll show you guys what we find later. Okay, so we just got our first good find of the day. It's a really old skeleton key. I found it right in this dirt pile with a bunch of other stuff, but there's tons of signals and stuff in here. You don't even need a metal detector. But that's the first good signal we found, and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Hey guys, here's our next good find. It's an old axe head I just pulled out of this hole. It was showing up as like an 84 on the dais. It was really deep down here and I had to dig deep in there, but that's a really old axe head from the 1800s to early 1900s, so second good find of the day. I'll get back to you guys if we find anything else. Okay guys, here's our next awesome find. We found it literally a minute after I just showed you that last find of the horseshoe. But this is an awesome old spoon. You can see the nice designs and stuff on it and how ornate it is. It has a lot of green patina on it. That's definitely from the 1800s. It's a really old spoon. We found a lot of like silverware here and stuff too, but this is definitely the most ornate spoon we found. My brother also found this one over there. We're still working in this area right over here, and I'll get back to you if we find anything else. I'm going to show you a close-up of the detail on the spoon. I don't know if you can see that, but it has a really nice design on it. It's very ornate. Okay, I'll get back to you if we find anything else. Here's the next find. It's a really old pair of scissors. I'm not sure how old, but they look really rusted and old. It's not really that good of a find, but it's kind of interesting, and I thought I'd show you guys. We've only been here for about 15 minutes and we're already finding a bunch of good stuff, so this should be a good hunt. I'll get back to you if we find anything else. Hey guys, we're back with another find, and this looks like it's some ornate tag, or it used to be an ornate tag that went off something, but obviously all the writing and whatever was on it is worn away. It's obviously very old. We just found this. My mom found it right over there, detecting, and we'll get back to you if we find anything else. Now here's something interesting I just found. It looks almost like it's a cut in half coin. It's got a little corroded. Obviously someone poked a hole through it in the top, but I'm not sure what this is. Like, it's worn and I can't read anything on it. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. I also just found this marble right here. It's pretty old. Nice little marble, and like I said, this house has been this basement area has been covered by a house for 150 or more years, and it's just now being exposed, so we're the first people here to see all this down here in the light. So I'll get back to you if I find anything else. I just dug this out of the hole. It looks like it's a gigantic fishing sinker, and I don't even need a shovel. I can just put my hand in there and dig everything out in here. This is right where the house would have been, right where the basement would have been. There used to be a deck right over there, but it's removed now. And I'll get back to you if we find anything else. Hey guys, here's an update into what we're finding. This is some of the stuff I didn't show on camera, but it's mostly garbage. There's some interesting things in here. It's like a piece to a clock, some weird contraption parts, just miscellaneous junk. And here's our better finds over here. We're finding tons of stuff, like literally everywhere we go there's signals. We're just working this with a pinpointer. We don't even need to use the metal detectors. Here's what I mean, literally everywhere you go with the pinpointer, there's something to dig out. It's mostly nails, but there's some cool stuff in there. I'll get back to you if we find anything else. This is another cool find we just found right over here. My mom found it detecting this little area with the pinpointer and shovel. It's a nice little lock. You can see it's got a nice clover design on it. It's really old 1800s, 1900s lock. It's super ornate and really small and just a cool little find. I'll get back to you if we find anything else. I just found this neat little buckle right in this area over here that we're still working. We're finding some pretty cool stuff, mostly junk, but we're still in this little area. We have so much more to do and everything, but I'll get back to you if we find anything else.
What?
Here's a neat little piece I just found. No idea what it is, but it's got a nice little shape. No idea what it could be from or something. Maybe something off clothing or a part to something. I have no idea. If any of you know, you can tell me, but just found it right here. Still digging this area over here. It's right where the chimney used to be. Still getting a lot of signals. Dying down on the good stuff though, so we'll let you know if we find anything else. This might be one of the last finds though. It's getting dark out. We have to go soon. So, see you guys later. We'll look in this area right here, and we just discovered there's a bunch of bottles right under here. It's like about 5 or 6 bottles we can see right here. It looks like this was like a dump area. It's getting late though, so this is probably our last day of the day, and we'll show you what we get out of here. Here's the remains of the house. Tons of concrete pieces. This is where the stairs would have been to go into the basement. Just detecting in there. That's all the rubble. There's tons of wood. Just random house pieces up in here. We already explored the house before it got wrecked and got everything that we could find that was salvageable out of there. So this is just the remains. I'm walking in here. Tons of nails and stuff, so it's super dangerous. And I'm just gonna try to get a good view of this whole rubble pit I'm standing in. And there's the yard over there, and it's just overview of the house, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Okay guys, I had to end my hunt because it was getting too dark out, but here's all the stuff I found today in the basement area. I only took the stuff worth keeping. I left a lot of the garbage there in the basement area down there, but here's all my favorite finds of the day. Here's the 3 bottles we got. We ended up only taking 3 out of the 30 bottles we found because these were the most interesting and they have actual words on them. Those were just plain and probably not valuable. This one says Stipes. I'm not completely sure like if that's how you pronounce it or not, but I looked it up and that's the type of beer. It's from Chicago, as you can see on the bottle. And I also have another Stipes. This one says beer Pilsner style. It's also like the same kind as that one. And the 3rd bottle I have is very interesting. It's like twice as heavy as those 2, made from a lot thicker glass. And this one says F.W. Mueller, and it says it was made in Arlington Heights, Illinois, which is pretty awesome. This is a really nice bottle, probably a lot older than those 2. And here's my 3 favorite finds of the day out of all the finds over here. This is a nice little old lock. It's really ornate. It's got a nice little like clover design around the keyhole, and it's like from the 1800s. It's like really light, made out of brass, but it's a nice little find. And also a nice little skeleton key, just a cool little find, pretty old. And this cool big ornate spoon. I'm not sure if you can see like the designs too well on it, but there's a cool little pattern. It's got a lot of patina, so the pattern is not very visible anymore, but I can see it clearly here. I'm not sure if it picks up too good on camera. Here's the other stuff I found, not as good as the stuff. That's my one marble, pretty old, nice little marble. Some big fishing weight, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why that was in the basement, but it's like a little plaque or some kind of badge off something, I'm not sure. Just some little like pieces off clothing, like a buckle, this is a button piece, and some other little piece. Here's my iron finds, horseshoe, axe head, scissors, and right here we have all the random little pieces, mismatched pieces. These are probably all junk. I just kept them because they were the most interesting pieces. Collect part, I'm pretty sure. Not sure what that goes off of. Definitely not sure what this is. This might be a little motor for something. Random iron piece and another big clunky iron piece. So that's it guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more. See you later.